Imagine billionaires like shadowy prospectors, armed not with picks and shovels, but with venture capital and geopolitical savvy, scouring jagged mountain peaks for the next trillion-dollar jackpot. These aren't dusty old gold mines, they're vast deposits of rare earth elements, REEs, the invisible powerhouses behind EVs, AI supercomputers, and stealth fighters. In 2025, as China's export bans tighten like a noose around global supply chains, these tycoons are betting billions on mountain REEs, eyeing a market projected to explode to $9.6 billion by 2026. But with trillion-dollar potentials lurking in places like Wyoming's Halleck Creek, is this a savvy hedge or a high-altitude gamble? Let's scale the peaks and uncover how the ultra-wealthy are hunting Earth's hidden fortunes. The allure of mountain REEs, trillion-dollar veins. Mountains aren't just scenic wonders, they're geological treasure chests brimming with Re-17 elements like neodymium, dysprosium, and praseodymium that make modern miracles possible. Found in carbonatite formations deep within ranges, these minerals power luxury tech. A single iPhone guzzles approximately 0.18 grams of neodymium for its magnets, while an EV battery demands kilograms of dysprosium for efficiency. Global demand is surging, expected to triple by 2034. EVs and renewables along, yet China controls 69% of mining and 90% of refining, leaving the West scrambling. Key mountain hotspots scream trillion-dollar potential. Halleck Creek, Wyoming, American rare earth site, boasts a 2.63 billion ton JORC resource, with just 2.4% needed for a 20-year mine life. An updated scoping study pegs a 3 MTPA base case at $558 million NPV, scaling to $1.17 billion for 6 MTP, a hinting at multi-billion expansion as the deposit remains open at depth. Mountain Pass, California, MP Materials flagship, the only U.S. remine, pumps out 38,500 tons yearly, 15.8% of global supply. Its NdPr oxide is gold for magnets, with untapped reserves fueling dreams of a domestic mine-to-magnet empire. Round Top, Texas. Texas Mineral Resources eyes 80 million tons of REEs, potentially worth trillions for AI and EVs, amid U.S. pushes to reshore production. Bitterroot Mountains, Montana. Fresh discoveries rival global giants, drawing eyes to the Mountain West's untapped veins. These sites aren't hypotheticals there. Value could eclipse entire economies. But extraction demands billions in capex and years of permitting, turning mountains into battlegrounds for the bold. Billionaires on the hunt, the tycoons betting big. The ultra-rich aren't waiting for governments, they're charging ahead with deep pockets. Hedge funds and tech moguls are funneling cash into RI plays, viewing mountains as the ultimate geopolitical hedge. MP Materials backers, JHL Capital and other billionaire-led funds revived Mountain Pass in 2017, securing $2 billion in DoD and Apple contracts by 2025. Their push, a full supply chain, from ore to magnets, dodging China's 75% export drop that halted U.S. auto lines. Peter Thiel's shadow plays, the PayPal co-founder, worth $20.8 billion, eyes REEs via founders fund proxies. While direct stakes are elusive, Thiel's ecosystem backing defense startups like Quantum Systems and Hadrian ties into redependent tech, positioning him for the supply chain boom. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos' indirect bets, Tesla's battery hunger and Amazon's data centers guzzle REEs, funneling indirect investments into U.S. mines. Musk's supply chain deals echo Thiel's, while Bezos' Blue Origin eyes REEs for space tech. Global heavyweights, Russia's Alexander Ness's via Triarch Mining develops Tomtor's massive deposit, while Australia's Lynas Mount Weld attracts G7 funds for 12% global supply. In 2025, U.S. reinvestments hit $1.5 billion. With billionaires like these driving AI-powered mapping and sustainable processing, it's not charity, it's a play for monopoly in a $100 trillion tech revolution. Geopolitical gold fever. Nations join the chase, billionaires don't hunt alone, superpowers are arming the expedition. China's April 2025 bans on 7 heavy REEs, samarium to yttrium, sparked chaos, slashing magnet exports and idling factories. The U.S. fired back. Trump's FY 2026 budget boosts mining, with the Pentagon snapping a 15% stake in MP Materials for $600 million, its biggest critical minerals bet yet. This funds a 10x magnet facility by 2028, guaranteeing $110 kg prices to lure investors. Australia's Lynas expands Mount Weld to 12,000 Mount NdPr by 2025, while Canada's Nicolacho and India's Himalayan mission target BRICS independence. Even Saudi Arabia partners with MP for re-exploration. The stakes: control REEs, control EVs, AI, and defense trillions in leverage. Tech tools: drilling for the future. Unlocking mountain trillions demands wizardry. AI drones at Montana's Sheep Creek map deposits with laser precision, while MP's hydrometallurgy cuts water use 30%. Startups like Redwood Materials, Billionaire-backed, blend mining with recycling, closing reloops. USA rare earths hit 99.1% dysprosium purity in 2025, a milestone for independence. Yet, energy-hungry separation spews 12% of mining emissions, testing green claims. The dark side: environmental avalanches. This hunt risks landslides. Mountain Pass's 1990s spills tainted groundwater. Round Top faces indigenous protests over habitat loss. Open pit scars and water overuse threaten ecosystems, with critics slamming it as swapping fossil crises for re-wounds. EU's 2025 recycling mandates aim to curb scaling, demands more peaks. Billionaires promise sustainability, but geopolitics often bulldozes green. The horizon: trillions or bust. By 2026, mountain REEs could claim 25% of global supply, with MP doubling to 60,000 tons per year and Halleck Creek ramping phases. Billionaires' gambles could yield windfalls: 11.45% returns in crisis but delays 17 years per mine, and volatility loom. Alternatives like urban mining nibble at edges, but demand roars on. Conclusion: peaks of power in peril in 2025. Billionaires hunting trillions in mountain REEs aren't just miners, they're architects of tomorrow's empires. From Halleck's Billion 10 promise to Mountain Pass's revival, these peaks hold the keys to luxury tech's throne. But as tycoons and nations clash, will wisdom temper greed, or will avalanches bury the bounty? If this trillion-dollar treasure hunt thrills you, like the thought, drop your boldest bet in the comments, and subscribe to chase more billionaire secrets reshaping our world.